when Sayyidina Yusuf gave the interpretation to the two prisoners that one of them will be released and he will be serving the king, the other one is going to be crucified and to be killed. Then after that, the king had a dream. But the phrases that Sayyidina Yusuf used, he said, "O people, all of the prisoners, Ya Sahibi Sijin, Amma ahadukuma, one of you will be serving the king. Yasqi Rabbahu khamra. The other one is going to be crucified, and the birds will be eating from his head as a flesh." Now, what's wrong in that? Could Sayyidina Yusuf say, "You are going to be released and you are going to be killed"? That's possible because he has to be truthful and to tell the truth. But here we see the kindest words that Sayyidina Yusuf could have, the best manner, the best. This is the adab. He's a Nabi, he's a prophet, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala disciplined him with the best discipline, with the best akhlaq. He has to tell the truth, but to present the truth in the best manner. So he did not say, "You are going to be killed." Imagine the reaction of the person. What? So instead he says, "One of you is going to be released and serving the king. The other one is going to be killed." In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that أَخَذَ مِيثَاقَ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيل, that Allah took the covenant from Bani Israel, that they should not worship except Allah, and to be dutiful to their parents, and وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا, وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا, and to say a good word to people, to say good words. This is among the covenant. Then to observe Salah and Zakah and all of that. So to say good word to people is something very essential. Now we live our life and we have our spouses, we have our friends, we have family members, we have people around us, right? You can sometimes you need to tell the truth, but we need as Muslims to remember to present the truth in the best manner. وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا. Unless the exception, if there is a disciplining, that will be an exception. But the default is وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا, because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said sometimes, which is very limited. And in the Quran, وَقُلْ لَهُمْ فِي أَنفُسِهِمْ قَوْلًا بَلِيغًا, like speak to the hypocrites in a very influential words, in an influential way. He can do that. But the default is to say something nice and to choose the best words to people. Among the etiquette for imams when they give khutbah al-Jum'ah, and this is the advice for some volunteers, avoid you and also I as much as you can. Imagine Khatib al-Jum'ah telling people, "You are going to hellfire if you don't do," this is not your aim. One of the etiquette is to reduce these words, you or the khutbah, all of it is about the imams, unless if there is a lesson. He said, I met a person, right? The imam might say, I, but not the whole khutbah is about himself saying, and I did that and I did that, right? So avoid you and I. This is a part of the etiquette as Muslims. So it's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that in Surah Yusuf is very beautiful for people to reflect. May Allah give us the best akhlaq and best adab. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.